Alright, we are starting now. Pop the light back on. And starting from the subway parking lot tonight instead of Bass Pro. Bit of a change up. Oh, we are reversing. This is interesting. Maybe it thinks we're here already. I guess it didn't like the way it was coming out of there. That is actually the exit there, so this is interesting. Yeah, it had itself go around the light pole. There is like a ramp, a clean ramp to the road. You might be able to see it on the wide angle. That was interesting. Not required, but interesting way to get out of the subway parking lot there. Mad Max mode enabled. So again, this is version FSD version 14. Alright, so we have a car directly adjacent to our left as we're getting on Route 2 south here. Kind of a situation of closing the gap. But yeah, FSD's handling it fine. The car behind's giving us room, which is nice to just kind of merge on here. Looks like Mad Max is indicating possibly to go around, but there's some cars coming, so it kind of canceled that thought. Guy in front took Mad Max's idea. Looks like we're gonna go possibly now, although there's not like really anywhere to go. The overtake lane's kind of going slow, you know? Yeah, so there is that. And we're back. Just because we have to get off here to take Route 3 across the river. 0.4 miles, I like to see Mad Max getting over early.
Just making it through the day in a world that wears you down, and yeah, you're still here, still fighting, still.
Interesting move to want to undertake on the crest of the bridge here. You have to get over for a left exit in 0.5, 0.6 miles. Not super typical move by FSD here, but it's got itself in a bit of a bind here. It's probably just going to fall back to its last position. It might be getting closed out here, although, yeah, there is enough room. The guy is behind us probably rolling his eyes as to why we're like trying to basically undercut his position there. Yeah, he wasn't going any slower than the person in front, so it seems like that's something Mad Max could take into account if the data is available, as to not like go around people. There was a strange thing there. If you saw, the regen was kind of hitting it hard as we entered the exit lane. The guy behind probably thinks we're brake checking him. It's doing it again. Yeah, it's hitting it hard, but there's nothing. There's no reason to change kind of what it's doing. It's like it put itself into hurry mode or something. That's so weird. Yeah. Oh, we're really pissing off the guy behind now. Yeah, this isn't gonna be good, because then Mad Max sees all these fast cars on the highway. So that was the strangest thing I ever felt on this version. It just was slowing down for no apparent reason. See if you could spot it in the video as to why.
途中にいるだけこれが終わりじゃべい分かってる簡単じゃなかった全てを胸に掲げて静かに流れ
We are doing that Mad Max thing, going around traffic as per normal, yeah. But small gains so far, not really gaining much, but we are definitely showing our intention that we'd like to pass, and that might prompt some vehicles that are parked in the left lane to get out. You know, that's entirely. Oh, look at that. A box truck just swerved completely into us. FSD used all its available space to go on and get out of there. That was pretty crazy. I was wondering if that box truck was going to do that, because he got into that lane. I don't know why. You'll watch the whole. Well, FSD did find a hole in traffic. 100%. Oh, there's that BMW that was behind us a long time ago. There's a random slowdown here at the 9 South, 91 South interchange. And I guess that the BMW did his, slalom through traffic thing. But FSD did make more, quicker and more gains than the BMW did, manual pilot. When Mad Max wants to shoot a gap, you feel it get closer. Only then is it going to get closer to the car in front. There's probably certain criteria that it has to meet in order to make that move. Like maybe it has to see there's no traffic in front, or maybe the guy's been driving stably for a while. But you definitely feel that anticipation. Like it wants to go, and it wants to go now through the gap. That was cool. Seems we got a blockade here though. A 3-car sandwich. Nowhere really to go. I'd probably opt for the right lane, to be honest, because that flow is going to open up. But you have to watch that truck that was coming up the right. FSD chose the overtake lane. Seems they're about the same right now. Mad Max with the 3-lane change up, If it wants to go over there, the other side of the road, it's gonna make that happen. It's gonna make that happen fast. Did we go anywhere? Just so you know. We are likely to take the slow vehicle lane up on the right. I want to watch its speed. I'd like, Mad Max to go 85. It will do that. We're on a 65 zone, but I'd like to see it not go 85 up the slow vehicle lane. Admittedly, we only touched 75 or so, I think, there. And it's trying to bias itself to take the left, the overtake lane, which makes more sense in my head. It feels like we're in a warp tunnel on this drive several times throughout this highway journey with Mad Max doing all the fine meaning of the flow through traffic. It's quite amazing, actually. Headlights off. Could be that too. Yep, right there. But he's got his parking lights on. Maybe his headlights are broken. Okay, we got a truck on the 691 traveling here. It looks like Mad Max is gonna go for the overtake to get on. There is enough room, but only just. Maybe like a car length and closing. Oh, the SUV or whatever. Sorry, the pickup truck that was beside us is definitely freaking out on us, flashing his headlights or whatever because we got on in front of him. I don't think he likes that. He's definitely gonna freak out because we have our turn signal on. Yeah, and then he just kindly goes to overtake or whatever, Yeah, I don't think he has any idea the car is driving, So he's definitely, if he's gonna get angry, he'd be getting angry at me. Change, don't know, but we're getting behind our friend here, the pickup truck that was having something to say about us getting on the road. Konnichiwa, bonjour, hola, annyeonghaseyo, guten tag, privet, salvola, salam alaikum, yesas, goen, dexelamat, siang, namaste, gata. We are coming through here pretty hot. I'm gonna dial that down to hurry, which should force it into a +10 at least, keep it somewhat. I really don't like going more than, I don't like going more than 35 certainly. Usually stick it around 30 and then 25 there, but going 40, that's a bit hot, Hopefully these feedback changing like the drive modes feeds back at least like a speed preference to Tesla. Oh, we almost got our no turn on red pole position, but it looks like when we entered that intersection, the light turned red on us and then we went through. The car behind us was thinking going for the overtake. Maybe he thought this whole lane was turning left right here at this intersection, but he calmed down. He got behind. Looks like FSD's kind of like filling the lane a little bit, but it wasn't doing that before he pulled up. It's an interesting position. Oh, there's I didn't pick up on this. There's a bunch of traffic over here. Yeah, it's doing that wrong way to go home thing. Maybe the traffic light's out. Let's see what's going on. There's a guy here that wants to turn across the road. If he pulls out a little bit, FSD will pick up on this. Or not, just drives all in the shoulder, out of frustration, to go some other way. I mean, I'm sure this traffic is not like that crazy. It looks like something may have just happened. Yeah, a lot of people are detouring. I don't see much movement up there. I'm gonna leave it for a second to see if there's any movement at the next block. If not, we'll go somewhere else. Yeah, there's movement. Yeah, people freaking out over. So it could let this guy in here. Looks like it's gonna give him space. Yep, that's cool. Yeah, that's a very FSD thing. He's waving. Hey, if you catch the show later, you get to see that it's the car's computer that worked with you there. Oh yeah, FSD loves letting people go if they're paying attention. See, here's the thing. Humans not paying attention the whole time, but the car's computer is. You check that out. Look at that delay there for that person to get onto the road, across the road. I think they were just texting or something. Nobody knows. Okay, so it looks like the light is working. I see someone in a high visibility jacket that just stepped out of the intersection. Not sure if they were directing traffic or what. But the light is working. Let's start.
This is my paradise.
Okay, this looks like it's going to be tricky because a lot of cars are getting in the oncoming lane to turn left. I don't see any direction to do that yet. The FedEx truck's kind of leading the pack. I don't think this kind of maneuver is going to be like super difficult for FSD to, execute. The really difficult thing might be like picking up on directions here. So I don't really see any orchestration or whatever. See that person in the high visibility jacket? I imagine they're doing some like traffic flow. That's probably a police officer over there. I'm not actually sure what they're directing around. Maybe there's a car broken. Alright, I'll be on the ready with the brake just in case FSD does something weird. Okay, yeah, so they're waving us through, so looks like they're waving through, and it's gonna go around. Thank you. So I have my foot on the brake in case I need to step through, but I mean the green light certainly was helping, but we were going in the oncoming lane. FSD was paying attention to the wave through. I really wish we had the opportunity for, to see how it would react to like a change in the officer like telling the car to go or not, but it did all the right things and smoothly, very confident. That was good. I actually didn't see what happened. I was paying attention to the traffic police there. I assume there was a car wreck. Oh yeah, that reminds me, one thing that's not going correct here is the nav home. It wasn't picking the... It was trying to do this jug handle thing. You can see that doesn't make any sense. And got traffic coming from the left, cross traffic coming from the left. We're good to the right for now. FSD finds a pocket. Good from the right, busy from the left. Really busy from the left, surprising. Alright, after this guy here, we're good from the left and not good from the right, but we already see that. Good from the left, good from the right. That's enough on it. Alright, I see someone walk in. I'm gonna hover on the brake here. We are slowing for the person a little bit. We're going 20. That's about what I would go in the neighborhood around the lady walking her dog. But we come up kind of fast. But you saw it react to it, so I guess that's okay. Alright, here we are trying to turn into my neighbor's yard. I mean my neighbor's driveway. I'm gonna take it out, disengaged it, and now it's choosing the correct driveway. So it still has that error, I guess, when there's no cars in my neighbor's driveway. Or it's just like, you know what it's probably doing? It's probably just picking like, oh, I can park here. It's kind of close to what you declared as home. Most of the time that happens to be our driveway, but not all of the time, as you can see. Alright folks, that about does it for us. Thanks for joining. Follow for more, and comment down below if you liked what